Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the New Orleans Pelicans here at their home, Smoothie King Center. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Thursday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Thunder, this is one we've all been waiting for. Two of the best teams in the league going at it. And you know whoever wins is going to be viewed as a finals contender.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt, and it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. And for New Orleans, Zion Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then there's DeJounte Murray, and it's Queen in at the center position. And Grant, this should be a high-flying affair tonight. Both of these teams love to showcase their athleticism.
And these are the games I love working, B.A. I want to see some dunk contest-style slams here tonight. And, of course, these fans can't wait either to see these teams get after it in this one.
Here's Murray. And there's a pick. To the paint. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Queen to the inside. And no good. Randall with some nice D. For 3, DiVincenzo. And it's Queen with a rebound. And it's Poole with the ball for New Orleans. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside, DiVincenzo. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. For 3, Randall drills it from deep.
Well, hey, Randall possesses this kind of range. The defense has to at least honor his shot.
Pass to Queen. Now here's Williamson. Lets it go from deep. Poole. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
Great anticipation play from Poole. Reading where the miss is going and getting there to earn a look of his own.
And here's Randall. Three-pointer. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Willie Green and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Brian, back over to you.
And Allie, thanks. The Pelicans have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. The kick out to Poole, beyond the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Edwards for 3. No good there. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside McDaniels. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. Clock at 6. Releases. And it's Queen with a rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's Murray. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And when he gets to the rim like that, it's almost impossible to take away options from Murray.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards, guarded by Poole. From 15 feet away. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Pelicans trail. Here's Murray, hangs in the air, and is blocked.
Well, when Randall is engaged defensively, he can make an impact.
Edwards against Poole. Now here's Edwards. Not a lot of room. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Inside, here's Queen, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, nice ball movement from Poole. Just setting up someone else out there.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Puts up a 3. Again, the miss by Edwards.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Williamson. Gets his 2nd attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And he drops the first. Stan, a recent development in Anthony Edwards' game, his 3-point shooting.
Yeah, Brian, he led the league in threes attempted last year and shot it at a good percentage, too. He's such a good driver. Taking lots of threes will open things up for him.
He does not get the second one. Here we go, Grant. This is game 1 of this series between these two squads.
I can't wait, B.A. It should be very interesting. These teams might not want to show their whole hand in game 1. Keep some surprises up their sleeves.
And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist by McDaniels. McDaniels got 3 assists in the game. The Pelicans have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Pass to Queen from outside the arc. Sinks it from distance. Queen's got 9 points. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Randall outside. Up top, DiVincenzo. Outside McDaniels. The putback. The kick out to Edwards. And at last, they get one to fall. 9 points in the game.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
For New Orleans, they've got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Here's Poole. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the new front office for New Orleans aiming to set a high standard, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., amidst some adversity with help, the Pelicans have to focus what's in their hands to control and leave no stone unturned in chasing greatness.
Free throw good. Poole. And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Stan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row, the most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
Mike Conley's checked in for DiVincenzo. Good on both. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And, guys, this is the first they're seeing of New Orleans this year.
They won the season series last year, and on paper, it looks like they should do it again.
Wow. Randall with a fantastic dribble move. We're seeing why teams use him as a point forward.
Now here's Poole. He has 6. And there it is for him. Poole's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And Minnesota with possession here. Trailing by 2. Randall on the screen. Outside McDaniels. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniels' athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it home.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And Minnesota with some changes. Naz Reid comes in for Randall. And it's Ingles in for McDaniels. And so it's Poole with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Williamson outside. Takes the 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And for Minnesota, they're shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Edwards can't hit. Well, the Pelicans shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Williamson, no good.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Here's Edwards. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Williamson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Bay, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Fears comes in for DeJounte Murray. Williamson's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. Pass to Dillingham. Right side Reed. Here's Dillingham. The kick out to Ingles. The 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. New Orleans has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Bay finds Poole. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
The Timberwolves trail. Conley with the ball. No points so far. Pass to Reed. Puts it up. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And it's good for 2. Now it's a 4-point Pelican lead.
And we see Bay's game evolving over time, including being more aggressive inside.
And here's Minnesota now. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, they know they should have played better in that one. I'm not quite sure what happened.
Yeah, look, that's not the kind of performance they would have liked. But the one good thing about this league, the next game's always right around the corner.
Here's Fears. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Williamson. And the basket is good. Williamson's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Berenger. Back to Conley. Here's Berger. He's covered by Bay. Ingles from outside. Sinks the tray.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
"59 seconds left in the first. Poole against Conley. And that one's good. Poole's got 12 points in the game.
Only one miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
"50 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Reed. Conley looking for an opening. Reed, a screen on Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. A slam dunk by Reed.
Superb focus from Reed. He excels at using his strength to push through contact inside.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? New Orleans leading by 3. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Williamson. Bay from long range. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. 5 points in the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Ingles, a screen on Poole. Here's Conley. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
It'll count. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. The Pelicans on top, up by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
On the court for Minnesota, Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Dillingham. And it's Ingles in at the small forward position. Here's Fears. Second chance shot. Misi. Good work defensively by Randall.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Brian, back to you.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
So it's Minnesota now after the basket by New Orleans. And it's Randall with the jam.
Don't even try to defend that. What a move, Julius Randle.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Fears. No points yet. Bay outside. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. 5 to shoot. Picked by Misi. For 3. Fears. Counted from distance.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Randall. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Oh, it's stolen. Pass to Looney. Now here's Misi. Got it. Good job in the low post. Misi's got his first points of the night.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Here's Dillingham. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Randall. Minnesota again missing.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Pass to Fears. Back to Alvarado. And here's Bay. Three-pointer. He can't hit that time. And the Pelicans last season, Stan, just 21 wins. Their worst record in over a decade.
Well, look, they were hamstrung by injuries, and that's been an issue for the last few years with New Orleans. When healthy, this team has the talent to compete in the West, but they haven't been able to stay healthy.
New Orleans leading by 9. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Alvarado gets it to go.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. As someone who helped make the game what it is today, what do you think of the modern NBA, Stan?
Well, look, B.A., skill level has never been higher. These players are the best that have ever played the game. We got more guys on the floor who can shoot the ball, more guys who can handle and pass. So the game is at its height. There is always going to be things that can be improved, but we've got to really appreciate what we're seeing in today's players.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Looney. Williamson comes in for Bay. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Alvarado. Pass to Randall. Here's Edwards. Shoots over Fears. Minnesota again missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Murray, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Randall, the pass to Reed. Outside Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Reed. The kick out to Conley to stop the run. On target from range. Conley's got 5 now.
Just a veteran play by Conley there, giving the D no time to react off the catch.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. And focusing on the small forward position here, the top rebounders at that spot this season. Number 1, Zion Williamson.
For all of his talents, what's really remarkable are those rebounding numbers. He really knows how to make himself a presence in the paint.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for Clark. Here's Murray. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Back to Conley. And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Murray against Reed. Murray passes to Williamson. Just 4 to shoot. Launches it. Zion attacks from range.
Well, the 3-ball hasn't been a featured component of Zion's game, but with work, he can become capable from there.
For 3, Randall. He buries it from 3. Randall's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's already got 9 points from 3-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Pass to Misi. Now here's Murray. He's guarded by Conley. Murray against Conley. Murray, no good.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Some changes for Minnesota. McDaniels is checked in for Reed. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. The Pelicans lead by 8. Here's Queen. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And how about the rebounding, too? He was just all over the glass, and the other team had no answers for how to contain him.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Murray.
Well, when Edwards is pulling out pump fakes, it's borderline unfair.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line. That free throw no good.
Well, what you have to love about Edwards is his drive. This is a guy that wants to be an all-time great when it's all said and done.
Good on the second one. We've seen Anthony Edwards dramatically increase his rate of three-point attempts.
Yeah, Brian, while also increasing his percentage. It makes him that much more dangerous as a scorer. We know he can finish around the rim, and that creates a pick-your-poison situation for the defense.
Now here's Poole. 20 points for him last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. DiVincenzo with a steal. Here's McDaniels. Outside for Randall. Let's go with a 3. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
DiVincenzo with the steal. On up the court. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, they could feel that dunk all the way in France. Gobert with the huge dunk.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Queen. Now here's Williamson. Here's Murray. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And you have to love the two-way ability of DeJounte Murray, Coach.
Well, Brian, when you have someone that big and athletic in the backcourt, it's a huge advantage.
Take a break.
Murray
Take a break.
is also highly skilled. He is an impact player.
And the first one at the line is good. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
And Murray drops them both. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man, defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Murray. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here is DiVincenzo. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. He drops it from range. Reed's got his second basket of the night.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Edwards against Poole. Misses from short range. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
The Pelicans trail. Murray scanning the floor. Releases. And again, New Orleans no good. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Outside Edwards. The deep three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Pass to Williamson. Fires for 3. Knocks down the long J. Williamson's got 6 here in the quarter.
I love the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their three-point percentage has really gone up.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 20-5 run. Down low. Reed. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
New Orleans has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Murray passes to Queen. Back to Murray. That one's good. 2 for 8 now.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
There's a minute 12 left in the first half of this one. Outside, DiVincenzo. Edwards a screen on Murray. Pass to Reed. Now here's Gobert. 5 on the clock. Here's DiVincenzo. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
New Orleans shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Grant, when you talk about the Pelicans, year after year, it comes back to health.
And you sometimes wonder if there's something in the water in New Orleans or some bad juju, because they're certainly due for some better luck.
Now here's Reed. He's got 7. Pass to Gobert. Here's DiVincenzo. Banked it in off the glass. DiVincenzo's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Murray against DiVincenzo. Murray passes to Queen. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
New Orleans shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's New Orleans up by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
You look at the Timberwolves, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
And moving on to the Timberwolves now, they're in the midst of a close game.
You love to see this kind of chemistry. It's like our chemistry on the set. Everyone knows this rink.
You know what, Ernie, for once, I can't disagree with Shaq. It feels good to be the king.
I can't run away from this conversation fast enough. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Julius Randle has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
We've got Trey Murphy, Jordan Poole out there with DeJounte Murray. Then there's Zion Williamson, and it's Queen in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. Now here's Poole, 6 on the shot clock. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, DiVincenzo. Fade away. Outside for Randall. Goes back up. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Randall's got 18.
Clearly, Randall is locked in. Every trip down, he's attacking the defense and finding ways to beat them.
Now here's Poole. Williamson outside. High arcing shot. It's blocked by Gobert. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. He's got 5.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Randall outside. It's 2-on-1. Moving it up. Oh, what an effort by Poole.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Randall outside. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Edwards against Poole. Oh, got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession.
He was all all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you guys.
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. 4-3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Randall deciding where to go with it. Picked by Gobert. To the middle. Oh! Gobert hammers it home.
Yeah, Gobert making good on the threat of his height and length. Just hammering it down.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And with this pause, let's take a look at the teams that have generated the most offense on the break this season. The Timberwolves in second.
And make no mistake, this team loves to get out and run. Whenever they see space to leak out and score fast, they go strong.
New Orleans is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. To the right side. McDaniels against Williamson. And again, New Orleans no good. Minnesota in the lead. When it comes to Randall, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randall's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
4 on the clock. For 3, Randall. Williams grabs the board. New Orleans has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Queen. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Murray for 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, he is desperately trying to get something going, but this has not been his night. They need to consider making an adjustment.
Edwards can't hit. The Pelicans have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Poole from long range. That one no good. McDaniels with some nice D. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got 8 rebounds in the game. To stop the drought. Oh, Poole so slippery inside.
And this is Poole at his very best, scoring at an unrelenting pace.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Randall, and Trey Murphy is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Now DiVincenzo. 7 points in the game. Pass to McDaniels. 5 to shoot. Drains the triple. McDaniels got 5.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
The Pelicans trail. Outside Murray. Looking to get it going. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Randall finds McDaniels. picked by Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Queen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Poole work in the interior.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Edwards, the pass to Randall. Here's DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Yes, we've seen the range from Randall, but at his core, he's a big who excels around the hoop.
And it's Poole with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Poole's got 20.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Back to Randall. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
So that brings him up to 4 fouls. So he's forced to hold himself back a little now, which may make him a target for the offense.
And New Orleans making a change here. Bay's checked in. Mike Conley's checked in for Minnesota. Randall with it. 25 points in the game. Inside. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Queens got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Murray passes to Queen. It's Poole on the wing. Three on the clock. And all around the rim that time before dropping. And now a 4-point Pelican lead.
Nice switch up. Already into his shot motion, he kicks it to another shooter.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. And he lobs it up to the rim. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Here's Poole. 20 points for him. Pass to Bay. Stolen by Conley. McDaniels from long range. No luck on that one.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Bay, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall.
Oh,
wow. Gets you some.
Show us some power.
I don't know how Edwards does it. It's a blend of skill, finesse, and a little bit of luck that went down.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. For New Orleans, Messi, he's checked in for Queen. And it's Fears in for DeJounte Murray.
One shot.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for them. The Pelicans have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter, 8 of 16. Poole against Conley. Pass to Messi. Stolen by Ingles. Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Reed. Minnesota again missing.
Good O, better D. Sometimes it works out that way.
That one doesn't drop. Minnesota shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, that's what Reed brings to the table. He's got an impressive combination of strength and mobility.
Pelicans trail by 3. And here's Poole. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Clock at 6. to win the run. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Ingles. Good D by Bay. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting it at 52%. Here's Fears. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Fears has got 5 now.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Fears has gone 2 for 3 from the field. Pass to Berenger. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Right now, a close game in New Orleans. Here's Poole. Reed with the rebound. And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Berenger. Pass to Conley. Outside, Ingles. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Down low. Here's Misi. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at 49% so far in the game. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Zion Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. Alvarado comes in for Poole. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Dillingham's checked in. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. For 3, Conley gets the 3 ball to go. Conley's got 8.
I just love the ball movement.
1:02 left in the 3rd. Here's Fears. He takes it in. That one drops for him.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
.55 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Outside Conley. Outside Reed. The 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. The shot by Misi, no good. Pass to Dillingham. And Bay pulls it down. The Pelicans trail. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Williamson, no good. To the paint. The kick out to Conley. To the inside. Reed passes to Conley. From the arc. That's good from Dillingham. On the assist by Conley. Dillingham's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Can't hit that one. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up 5. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Dillingham. And it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, really not where you expect Reed to shoot from, but he clearly made the right choice by taking that shot.
Pelicans trail by 7. Here's Fears. Pass to Messi. Williamson outside. From outside the arc. Excellent D there from Ingles. Minnesota shooting efficiently. 50% so far. Here's Alvarado. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
The Timberwolves lead by 5. Outside, Ingles. He's got a piece of it. Alvarado outside. Inside. Here's Williamson. Hey, from long range. That one is off. Excellent D there from Ingles. With the drive. Pass to Reed. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Here's Williamson. Just a single rebound away from a double-double.
Yeah, he's been unrelenting. Hard to match his intensity.
And that one, good.
That's just another level to Zion's game that can make him even more lethal.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Bay against Randall. Reed, a screen on Bay. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Now here's Alvarado. Williamson outside. Back to Alvarado. For 3, Fears. And Conley grabs the miss. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Queen, he's checked in for the Pelicans. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Anthony Edwards has checked in for Ingles. Nails it from 3.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Williamson right side. Alvarado outside. Pass to Bay. Shoots over Randall. Bay, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 11. Here we go. Dillingham, no good. Williamson looking around. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall finds Conley. And he gets the bucket.
You see the poise from the veteran Conley, showing no fear attacking the defense inside.
Now Alvarado. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Williamson. Here's Fears. Shot clock at 5. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Out left to the wing. For 3, Conley. Rebounded by New Orleans. Queens got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Bay passes to Alvarado. Fires from deep. And the Pelicans get it back. Pass to Fears. This one for 3. He buries it from 3.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
And Randall the bucket on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Alvarado outside. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Goes up on the wing. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
When Bey gets hot, he doesn't slow down. And we're seeing what he can do with his confidence.
Conley with the ball. Randall outside. Back to Conley. Oh, there's the alley. And out of bounds, the Pelicans will take it.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Murray trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Takes one from 10 feet. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Picked it! Poole with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Williamson for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Edwards, no good.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Williamson. Ooh, Zion with a show of strength on the finish.
Well, to Zion, a little bit of contact is nothing. I'm not even sure he feels it.
Randall outside. Back to Conley. Reed for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, big man with big-time handles. Great work by Randall to create for himself.
And here's Poole. There's a screen. The 3 is up. And Poole nails the contested 3.
You know, Poole has turned himself into a sharpshooter. Can hit from 3 at a very high clip.
Here's Conley. Randall outside. 6 to shoot. Banked it in off the glass. Randall's got 17 points here in the second half.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. 9-point game. Here's Poole. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. Randall's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Edwards against Poole. Murray from outside. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
No question Murray is a competitor, so you gotta figure he's gonna answer from range.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo comes in for Conley. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Allie, thank you.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Williamson for 3. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Randall outside. Outside McDaniels. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one. Poole, the pass to Williamson. McDaniels with some nice D. Minnesota leading by 6. Over to the left wing. Now here's Randall, guarded closely. Looking to get back on track. Pelicans cleared away. Murray finds Williamson. Back to Murray from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That'll be a second foul of the game. Now here's DiVincenzo. Outside Gobert. Shot clock at 6.
Yeah, when Gobert gets deep positioning like that, sometimes you're better off just sending him to the line.
And that one falls for Gobert.
Well, winning Defensive Player of the Year multiple times, Gobert has always been a stopper at the rim, but now he's extended that out to the perimeter as well.
And so Gobert nails both of them. Now Murray. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Banks it home. Big shot.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
DiVincenzo with it. Here's Randall. McDaniels outside from downtown. Money from 3.
And when McDaniels is hitting this, look out, because it opens up everything else for him offensively.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Murray. And yes, sir! Hits the wide open J.
Look, when he gets hot, it's scary. Feeling it right now.
Here's Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Outside DiVincenzo. McDaniels outside. The free ball is down.
And this is something McDaniels continues to work on. Good to see him cash in off the catch.
We've got 1:28 left in the game. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Timberwolves.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Julius Randle.
Yeah, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
He hits the second from the line. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. And B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Everyone talks about Jaden McDaniels' defense, and for good reason, Stan.
Well, B.A., one way to get a lot of playing time is to be the best at something. McDaniels is a total lockdown defender on the wing. He can guard anybody.
And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. That one's off. And he sinks the second.
He's going to be kicking himself all night. This isn't the time to be wasting opportunities.
Here's Shannon. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 13-5 run. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
Julius, it wasn't always smooth sailing tonight, but you guys got it done. How did you feel about the level of play coming down the stretch?
Absolutely amazing. There's ups and downs of the season, but, one thing is we're going to play hard every night and give ourselves a chance. So we did that for most of the night, but, we did an amazing job staying together.
The effort certainly was not lacking tonight. Thanks, Julius.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Julius Randle.